Hello everybody, this is Dr. Murli Bharadwaj, your companion in the preparation for the final MBBS Part 2 exam. The whole of MBBS is of one side. Final MBBS Part 2 is a different challenge. Why? Because surgery, medicine, pediatrics, gynecology and obstetrics, orthopedics, within a short period of time, within about 9 to 10 months, you are supposed to master the concepts. After the theory exam, a practical and a viva voce with case presentation. Oh, a very busy year ahead of you all. I have been mentoring almost 200,000 medical students in the past 20 years on the same process of how to make learning easy, learning interesting, and learn less, learn more, read less. That is most important, and score high. So that is the whole challenge of preparation for the final MBBS Part 2. So now we are in the journey of how to read less, read with focus, score high in the final MBBS Part 2 exam. So onlinembbs.com has about 250 hours of video lectures covering almost everything that the examiner is looking forward from you. From the medicine, surgery, gynops, ortho, pediatrics. Once you revise these 250 hours of video lectures, I'm very sure, I can vouch you, I can promise you that you're going to score a distinction in the MBBS final Part 2. Even if you spend about 2 to 3 hours a day, within 4 to 5 months, you will be able to cover almost all the topics which are tested in the final MBBS Part 2. Now, there are 154 topics in general medicine, and you get an opportunity to revise in about 80 hours on the onlinembbs.com video library. 91 topics in surgery in 50 hours, 67 topics in gynecology and obstetrics, you revise in about 50 hours, 71 topics in orthopedics, you'll be able to revise in 30 hours. Generally, when, as a medical student, when we walk into the orthopedics ward, you find a lot of guys hanging out with the plaster of Paris fractures. You're not very sure. In fact, as medical students, we are scared to touch any guy also. But knowledge is supposed to kill the fear. So that is the reason, read, learn on the onlinembbs.com video library, and then go to the ward with confidence and then participate actively in the case presentations. That's how you can be able to leverage the modern innovation of online learning. There are 70 topics in pediatrics which are revised in about 40 hours in the onlinembbs.com video library. So 91 topics in surgery we are talking about that we plan to revise in 50 hours on the onlinembbs.com video library. So how did we come to this conclusion? So the last 15 years of question papers of the various universities of health sciences, if you analyze, all the universities of health sciences follow the MCI guidelines of the curriculum. So there are about 91 topics frequently tested in the MBBS final year Part 2. This is called as stock topics, stock questions, whatever you call it as. So the topics like gastric cancer, peptic ulcer, esophageal cancer, colon cancer, breast carcinoma, testicular carcinoma, renal stones, cholecystectomy, hepatocellular carcinoma, congenital hypertrophic pyloric stenosis, hernia, portal hypertension, salivary tumors. There are totally 91 topics in surgery. On each topic, at least you should know 15 to 20 points to present in the tomorrow's theory exam in the final MBBS part 2. Now, there are 154 topics in general medicine because general medicine is little vast with cardiology, neurology, hematology, gastroenterology, endocrinology, acid-base disturbances, etc. There are 80 hours of video lectures on the online MBBS.com video library for you to do the revision in a self-paced manner. So the topics like the sort out stock topics for the MBBS final part 2, myocardial infarction, ECG, JVP, cardiac tamponade, cardiomyopathy, infective endocarditis, hypertrophic obstructive cardiomyopathy, syncope, aortic regurgitation, heart sounds, pulmonary embolism, mitral regurgitation, hypertension, pulse, cyanosis, ventricular fibrillation, rheumatic heart disease, pheochromocytoma, SIADH, Cushing syndrome. Wow, 154 topics. On each topic, at the end of reviewing this video library on the online MBBS.com video library, you will become confident with 15 to 20 points to present any kind of question in the tomorrow's final MBBS part 2. Similarly, there are 70 topics in pediatrics that you will be revising in about 40 hours of video lectures. 67 topics, very hot topics in gynecology and obstetrics, frequently asked in the MBBS final year part 2 exam. They include topics like OCPs, carcinoma cervix, ovarian cancer, endometriosis, dysfunctional uterine bleeding, IUCD, polycystic ovarian disease, infertility, antepartum hemorrhage, eclampsia, TB, Down syndrome, etc. Each topic, around 20 to 30 minutes of video lecture is there, where you have a complete review of clinical presentation, differential diagnosis, investigations, treatment, etc., etc. Then there are 71 topics in orthopedics that you revise in about 30 hours of video lectures on online MBBS.com video library for final MBBS part 2. So bone tumors, very common topic, you have to be 100% sure. Similarly, osteoarthritis, TB, osteoporosis, amputation, disc prolapse, fracture neck of femur, rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, gout, the fractures, general considerations, meniscus injury. So there are totally 71 topics in orthopedics. So we made it very affordable for you with 1 year annual subscription. You get access to the entire video library and also the PowerPoints. On each topic you have a video and a PowerPoint. So no worries, there are about 30,000 PPT slides, PowerPoint slides available for you as the notes for you to do the revision for your final MBBS part 2. So why to wait? Jump in and join today. Call 9000-868-356 to get your subscription activated on www.onlinembbs.com. And let us start the journey together to become topper, a distinction holder in the final MBBS part 2 exam. Now, I will give you a quick look on how this looks like in the onlinembbs.com. So once you go to onlinembbs.com, you have this part, MBBS final year exam prep. So once you click on this, once you enter into the MBBS final year exam prep folder, you have all the lectures which are available, like hyperparathyroidism, hypoparathyroidism, multiple endocrine neoplasia, Kahn syndrome, congenital hyperplasia, Cushing syndrome, Addison's disease, diabetes insipidus, etc. So once you click, let us say one lecture, hyperparathyroidism. So once you click on hyperparathyroidism, you have a video lecture quickly doing a revision. All these video lectures are delivered in a live class with hundreds of students sitting before. So you have a lecture. So in about 36 minutes, we did a revision on the topic of hyperparathyroidism. Then you also have a supporting PowerPoint of that particular lecture which has been delivered. So once you go to the full screen of the PowerPoint, you have all the slides of notes. PPT slides are all available for you to do a quick revision. You can also keep a 200 pages notebook in order to do the revision. So similarly, if you come back to the other subjects, in medicine you have a exhaustive video library along with the PowerPoints on all these lectures in cardiology, endocrinology, neurology, etc., etc. Then once you come to the gynecology and obstetrics, so if you go to, you have all these topics: menstrual cycle, ovulation, disorders of menstruation, amenorrhea, etc., etc. So you go to any topic, let us say ectopic pregnancy. So once you go to the ectopic pregnancy, typically in SHAW, when you go to the topic of ectopic pregnancy, it will be very scary because you take at least a couple of hours in order to master it. Then as here, you have a 45 minutes lecture. Dr. Shilpa Reddy is our obstetrics faculty excellent teacher. So you have the PPT. So what you can do is you can straight away go to the PPT and also can be able to do a revision on the complete concepts of ectopic pregnancy so that you are ready to face the examiner in the MBBS final year part 2. So similarly, you have the different topics. So you spend 250 hours with us on the online MBBS.com video library. I can vouch you that you come up with the flying scores. So let us all join in this journey of preparation to final MBBS part 2 to score high in spite of reading less. That is most important thing. See you all, and in the middle we will be having some of the live online interactive sessions also that you can sit in the home and can participate, and that gives you the motivation to study together. So see you all. To subscribe in online MBBS.com video library for the final MBBS part 2 examination prep.